So we got to talk about
The deposition.
Bill and Hillary Clinton, the former president of the United States. Bill Clinton, former Secretary of State, and former senator, and former First Lady.
Ain't that some title?
Wow. This is Hillary Clinton. You know, the e-files is still a topic of discussion. Even as much as they try to create distractions, the e-files just seem to go nowhere. It's still in the ethos.
Circulating. There are more coming in too.
So the House Oversight and the Congress are looking at bringing people in for deposition. We talked about Lex Wexner.
We did.
And now the former president and his wife
Had theirs separately now.
Separately. Hillary went first and the husband came second and the
next day.
But let's start with Hillary.
Like every decent person, I've been horrified by what we have learned about their crimes. It's unfathomable that Mr. Epstein initially got a slap on the wrist in 2008, which allowed him to continue his predatory practices for another decade. Mr. Chairman, your investigation is supposed to be assessing the federal government's handling of the investigations and prosecutions of Epstein and his crimes. You subpoenaed 8 law enforcement officials, all of whom ran the Department of Justice or directed the FBI when Epstein's crimes were investigated and prosecuted. Of those 8, only 1 appeared before the committee. 5 of the 6 former attorneys general were allowed to submit brief statements stating they had no information to provide. You have held 0 public hearings, refused to allow the media to attend them, including today, despite espousing the need for transparency on dozens of occasions. You have made little effort to call the people who show up most prominently in the Epstein files. And when you did, not a single Republican member showed up for Les Wexner's deposition. This institutional failure is designed to protect one political party and one public official, rather than to seek truth and justice for the victims and survivors, as well as inform the public who want to get to the bottom of this matter. Instead, you have compelled me to testify, fully aware that I have no knowledge that would assist your investigation, in order to distract from President Trump's actions and to cover them up despite legitimate calls for answers. If this committee is serious about learning the truth about Epstein's trafficking crimes, it would not rely on press gaggles to get answers from our current president on his involvement. It would ask him directly under oath about the tens of thousands of times he shows up in the Epstein files.
It started with a back and forth because first they got the invites and they wanted to do it public. So she was mad that her picture was posted because it was
During the deposition.
Like, you guys didn't want us to do this public. Why is my picture floating out there?
Yeah, because the panel now insisted on a private one.
Excuse me, can I interrupt?
I have
There
another.
are photos that are being released of the secretary as she is testifying from inside this room. Can you please advise me as to whether or not that's permissible and consistent with the rules, particularly given that we have asked for a public hearing? If there are photos that are being released of the secretary as she is testifying, can you please explain how that
I'm
can
done
occur?
with this. If you guys are doing that, I am done. You can hold me in contempt from now until the cows come home. This is just typical behavior.
We will go off the record.
Oh, for heaven's
So I would
sake.
like to understand how that's permissible.
Before the hearing was,
It doesn't
Excuse
matter.
me.
We all are abiding by the same rules.
I will take that down.
Yeah,
So
well.
I would like to take a break at this moment.
Yeah,
and I'd like to have
I'm
a
done
conversation.
for now.
Go off the record. Go off the record.
And she was like, I'm done. You can call me till the cows come home.
That you set the rules. Why don't you follow the rules that you set?
Everybody should abide by the rules.
And did you know that you would be photographed today?
No.
And is that at all part of what you had understood about the terms of the agreement for today's deposition?
Well, I will confess that I had some concerns about whether the majority on the committee would treat me fairly and would, fairly convey what I say and what I did and how I looked and how I responded. So yes, I did have a concern, and when we learned about the photos being taken not by a staff member but by a member, it was shocking and very disappointing.